As you can see, we're done rendering. Let me find the window here again. Let me use this one. Okay, let me get back to where it rendered. Move them quickly. So it usually renders in the images, TMP. Okay, let me get one more window. And I will move it to my source images. Come on. Source images. Let's see. Where did I save the rest? The image sequence for screens. There we are. Scanner. There we are. So we've got here this. Let's create a new folder. Scanner. Avocado. It's two capital letters. Avocado. Okay. Let's move them here as they are. Hopefully it will pick it up. Sometimes I had trouble with okay, move them. So they're in my source images. Okay, now it's gonna take a while to open that scene. I do apologize, it's a big scene, so it might take a few minutes to open it. Need to go back to my scenes. Second part, the last scene, open, save. Okay, so it will take a minute to open. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna plug in this image sequence into the iPad screen, and then we're gonna do a play blast of it to see how it looks. There will be a little bit difference now. I'll show you for the AI Toon how it shows in the viewport, and to be able to see the textures actually. For the screen, I've used AI standard surface. I'll show you. Everything else around it is AI Toon, and it shows it like white. If you want to have the textures, it shows it like white. You remember when we had the avocado in, how kind of transparent white it was? So that's how it's gonna show us. Yeah, it takes a while. It's got a lot of stuff, and the trees have a little bit of movement as well in the leaves, but I don't think it renders it, so I don't know. So we'll see. Come on. Yeah, I should have started this before I started recording, but it should open it now. And this is a strong machine. I mean, can you imagine how big that scene is? Come on. Come on. Today. So yeah, today we're gonna finish with this, and next time I will show you how I animated the nutritional value for the. I use the light instead of geometry at the back of the nutritional value. It's something similar to what we use with the light here. So come on. Yeah, it takes a while for these scenes only. The rest I've managed to do a little bit less, but because I've got a lot of geometry there, a lot of trees, a lot of fruits on the trees, and you know, I've tried to use not 4K textures because I'm rendering on 540, so it's okay. Okay, there we are. Is it gonna let me? Yeah, okay. Let's open this again. Tear off a copy. Usually it opens it for me. I don't know why I didn't know. Okay, get back to perspective. Okay, so let's go to this thing. Where is it? Let's find it. See, I've referenced all this. So you can change things, but you can't do that much. You can animate things as well when you're referencing file, but the size file is much smaller. So is that for animation? iPad frame, iPad screen, scanner. So that should be the scanner one. Yep. Okay, the other one is for my other scene. Okay, so now I am into, if you go to the shading tab, and if you have used default material, it's going to show you like this. So if I hit 6 now, it's not going to show me anything because I've used AI Tune for everything, apart from my screen. So if we go here to Attribute Editor, there. Yeah, it's AI standard surface. So I've plugged in here an image, but it doesn't show it because I'm in use default material. If I click this off, well, what happens? And then I do 6, you can see the gray here. That's where the screen image sequence will be. I'll show you in a minute. But look, because everything else is AI Tune, look how it shows it if I want to go into textured mode. Apart from the leaves, which are AI standard as well. Everything else I've textured in AI Tune. Okay, so that's how you can get the textured when you're using AI Tune. Hope it makes sense. Okay, let's plug in this. There you go. So if you go here and we go to, yes, we are in source images. So many textures. Let me find that. TV screen, that's for another scene. Am I going cuckoo? Where did we put it? There you go, image sequence for screens, right? Then scanner image, then avocado. And then if we select one, there we are. So we have our first picture in the texture, you can see it. Here we need to do the same so we're able to see it in the camera. So tick off use default material, click 6 in the screen so you can get the texture in. Okay, and now for us to, because if I hit play now, which I don't want to do because the scene is quite big, but I'll just do this, go through the frames, yeah. You can see nothing is changing, but we want it to change because we can plug in the image sequence that we did render, right? So all we need to do is use image sequence and it should pick it up. There we are. Okay, keep going. I'm not gonna play yet. Why is it not picking it up? I'm not going cuckoo. How many frames did we need to have? 290, yeah? 290. So let's increase it to 290 because that's how many frames we rendered. There we are. Lovely, beautiful. Okay. Now you see what happens now? I need to amend. Look, it's not showing it properly. Okay. So if we go to, I need to amend the UVs for that. Okay, let's go closer. Okay, select UV shell. It's this one. So let's amend that. We need to go there. UV. Okay, let me go to UV toolkit. Let's do that. No, I need all this. Okay, and goes there. Alright. And now all we can do is UV shell again. Let's stretch it. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we want to know. Okay, let's go back to general. Check more, click somewhere else. Let's have a look. Click in this one, so we are in this. Lovely. There we are. Okay, let's do a playblast. Save. Let's do a playblast quickly. Come on. Oh, I can attach it to my video. Okay, let's go look through selected. Okay, animation, play back, click in the little window next to playblast. There's the option. I'm gonna do time slider, and then I'm gonna save it into my other folder. I'm gonna do that's 8, scene 8, save, playblast, and you can see it here. Now it's gonna take a little bit of time to playblast it. I don't think I should wait for it to playblast and play you the playblast. You can do that, you know, with your project. If you have any questions, please do let me know. But this is for today. I showed you how I did this scene, and I rendered it in Maya software, which saved me so much time rather than rendering it in Arnold. Because even with the minimum textures and whatnot, it would have taken me longer to render the image sequence for this scene. The other thing is that the light that I used for the scanner, it wouldn't have rendered this way in Arnold. Yes, I could have done it in a different way, but I wanted to do it this way, so I showed you how I did it. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.